My name's Barb Stanley. I'm a married mother of two, and I have a real passion for special needs ministry and helping churches to learn how to celebrate kids just the way God created them. In 2014, I was able to start a special needs ministry buddy program at our church. This was something that was always near and dear to my heart because I grew up in a family affected by disability. My brother Brian has autism, and while he's brought us a lot of joy, being part of a family with someone who has behavioral challenges can be hard. In fact, sometimes it's overwhelming and completely isolating. And I learned as I grew that other families in the same situation often felt the same way. But not every family was the same. Some you could be around and you could just feel their heaviness, you could feel the despair. And others, no matter what was going on or how hard life got, you could sense their joy and their peace. And I had to ask myself, what was this difference? And then I realized it was Christ. The people who chose to have a personal relationship with Christ, you could just feel something different about them. And this impacted me a lot. And it's one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about helping churches to become inclusive for all families, because we all need that chance to grow in our faith. And this is at the heart of Wonderful Works. When I started in special needs ministry, I was pretty nervous. I wasn't sure we could pull it off. But we stuck with it, and over the years we continued to learn, usually by making mistakes and learning from them. But as we did, we learned and we grew. People from other churches started reaching out to ask for help in starting their own inclusive ministries. And we felt like we had learned some things we wanted to share with others. And this is how Wonderful Works Special Needs Ministry was born. So one of the things we did learn was that the most important part about building an inclusive ministry was training volunteers. And training volunteers is different than training leaders. Volunteers may only serve once or twice a month. And while they have the heart to serve all children well, they may not have the time for a lengthy training to be able to learn complicated techniques. That's why we have designed training modules for real people. Each module is fast. It's 5 minutes or less. It's a little bit quirky, which makes it fun and engaging. And it's simple enough for anyone to learn. Our goal is to help equip churches to become more inclusive for all families. Whether this means creating a one-on-one buddy ministry for children with diagnosed disabilities, or just giving a general training to all volunteers so that they can see beyond the challenging behaviors and learn how to respond instead of react to kids who are struggling. And we want you to know that you don't have to go it alone or have all the answers in order to have an effective special needs ministry. You just need to have a heart to serve and a willingness to learn. Because there's nothing more important for people than to grow in their faith and to have a personal relationship with Christ. Because Christ is always going to be the difference maker. And when we work together to create inclusive environments for everyone, then we can be difference makers too.